Yokoso Keif In Japan episode 3. Hey, welcome to Keif In Japan episode 3. I've been here now for about 2 months. I'm sorry for not updating this for a while because I have been busy going to interviews. Pretty much every single day I was here after my first or second week. I went to interview after interview after interview, which was pretty hectic and took up most of my time because I had to travel from Tokyo to Odawa each time. But I'll go into that a bit more later on in like another episode. But for now, I'd like to say I have a job. Yes! I got a job working in Ebisu, which is quite cool so far. But the worst thing when I first started was that I had to travel from Odawa every single day, which takes like a while, maybe like 2 hours in like the whole sort of journey. And it's like just a pain at night because it's so busy and so packed that you feel like a sardine. But the following week I moved to Tokyo, so I'm now living in Shibuya, which is such like a nice area. Well, I live in Sanjay-jaya. Sanjay-jaya is a hot area, many people have told me, but I don't know my way around here at all. But it's really easy to get to Shibuya and Ebisu, which is really cool. It's been sort of tricky buying stuff for my first apartment because my Japanese is chobaka. My Japanese is really bad currently. Although it's quite good, I can communicate a little bit. I still wish I knew more so I could read the kanji on labels and actually work out what I was buying. But actually finding a place to move into was quite easy. I went with one of the usual places, but I'll put the link on my website for that. And the apartment is pretty cool so far. It's in a nice area, like I said. It's just pretty strange getting used to having your own apartment in Tokyo, because you can have either a room with a tatami floor, or you could have a room like mine which is furnished and more of a Western style, which is quite cool and quite just chilled out really and nice. I've started to enjoy my time here in Tokyo. I've basically started working, but during that time when I was going to interviews I met up with friends from Twitter who were really helpful to me, and also I spent nearly a month and a half living in Odawa, which was a nice sort of place to live because I could go to the castle, which is so cool because I love Japanese castles and the sort of history and all the shops. And coming to Tokyo, it did take a while, but I could see like Yokohama, Tokyo, Fujisawa, which is a nice place, and also other areas around here. But I'm enjoying Tokyo because I've met many Japanese people who are really friendly and cool. They're trying to learn English as well, so I'm trying to learn Japanese as well at the same time. But I've also met English people at a recent tweet up, which is really cool as well. I met people from all over who've lived here for like a long time or a short time, and I met 3 other like British people. Yes, go Britain. Other than that, I've been to karaoke. I had never been to karaoke in the UK because it's completely different and it's not cool. It's usually full of like old people singing or people who are just really drunk. But here it's just completely different, and you can also order food and drink whilst you're doing the karaoke as well. And I've also been to the odd izakaya for something to eat and drink with like friends from Twitter. So I'm starting to enjoy my time here, but I hope to see more of Japan and sort of relax a bit more as well. at this current moment it's sakura season in Japan, which is really cool. I haven't had a chance to go to a Hanami party just yet. I really want to go so I can just chill out, see what like Hanami is like in Japan, which is where they sort of find some of the trees in like Yoyogi Park, Ueno Park, and just get drunk, which just sounds so British in a way and just so cool. But I'm looking forward to hopefully experiencing Hanami. Another festival which I experienced here in Japan, although it's more just for girls because it's Girls' Day, it was still really cool just to enjoy like the sushi and try like different sort of mochi or sweets. Again, I went into that earlier in my blog, but it was interesting to try the the sushi, but also going to different food places around here. Although this isn't a festival, I've been to some really interesting food places, such as a place where you get everything and you fry it. So it sounds like so Scottish in a way, because like they're known for like frying like Mars bars and stuff in batter, but at this place you get your batter or whatever, and then you dip like meat and fish and all sorts of even vegetables, and even the weirdest thing for me was to dip a piece of bread. Fried bread was like the weirdest thing I've sort of had like ever. It was so strange, but I quite enjoyed the experience of going to the place. But afterwards I just felt like I was going to die or something because it was just so fatty and so like unhealthy, where Japanese food is meant to be really like healthy. But I quite enjoyed that. But so far I have so much still left to see, but I wanted to do a quick update. I spent the weekend as well checking out Odawa Castle and Hakone to see the sakura in both those areas. It was just so beautiful and amazing. I also took some nice shots which I'll blog again later, so please keep checking my blog, which I've also linked as well. But other than that, everything's going well. I have my mobile, of course. I got books from friends, like a Doraemon book, which is so cool, and I've been to see like a recent movie. But I'm just hoping to make more friends who are Japanese, so I can learn more Japanese. So bye for now. Thanks for watching, and check out my blog for more. See ya.